for it, and it hits hard. But it looks like we're going to go on into a match. We got Hulka, Sheik.
What a nice looking guy.
Song,
solid beard. Nice cut, nice hair. Versus Song.
There's some fun pictures, actually. Yeah.
They're nice looking. These guys are posing for a magazine right now. Look at these dudes.
Yeah, is this GOML or is this Tinder, guys? Like,
yeah.
Swipe right for Song and left for no, I'm kidding. Song versus Hulka. That's a Falcon versus Sheik, I think. So always a fun matchup. Traditionally, people would see it as Sheik favorite, but there's a lot of counter tech that Falcon can implement. Oh, it looks like it's a Fox.
It's a Fox.
Instead, might be because he doesn't like the matchup.
Yeah, I mean, over the years, I think players like None and SCJ have they've changed the meta with Falcon versus Sheik. Like, my goodness, like a couple of years ago, it was like Sheik dominated that matchup, but then now it's like they've changed the meta, or like they've changed the playstyle, so it's insane.
Yeah, it's funny actually because GOML is sort of the place where a lot of that happened. Like None versus M2K was the first time that Michi King lost to a Falcon. But since we are watching a Fox, we are seeing kind of a little bit of a clinic from Hulka on how to edgeguard Fox, how to punish Fox. Sheik has very, very, very good tools. Although she is vulnerable in a couple of ways, Fox can be a bit faster. Crouch cancel is something that Sheik just really, really gets bodied by if you understand how to ASDI down or even just crouch cancel in a general way. But seeing the power of Sheik's punish game on Fox, and it is very, very real. Needle?
Yeah, but definitely Hulka's playing a very defensive playstyle. He's not...
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
That is dirty. Okay, that's rude. That is just straight up rude. But yeah, as I was saying, Hulka playing very defensive. He knows what Fox can do, and he's not willing to just rush in and just, let himself get punished to like 90%. He's waiting for an opportunity, waiting for his opening, and really just going for it and just punishing whenever Song goes in. But yeah, he's showing his, if you're not comfortable in this matchup, he's showing his matchup knowledge.
Yeah, I think one of the things you see time and time again in Melee is how speed affects things. So I've seen Song start to get some openings, start to get some momentum. Maybe he'll dash dance, get a shine, get a up smash, that kind of thing. But it seems like he's just a bit less familiar, just a bit slower. And so every time he gets some momentum, it gets like shut down by Hulka. And it starts to add up over time. Sooner or later, you're just like, can't get anything, and then when the openings do come, you don't see them because you're just under so much pressure. That's kind of what we're seeing now. Like, this tech chase has just been, does get the shine, but he keeps getting new and new openings. Yep.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It does seem like when Song does have an opening, yeah, you're right. When he does have an opening, he kind of loses himself in his own head, and he ends up just either dropping it or flubbing it, and then a light tap from Sheik, like a jab or an up tilt or forward tilt even, just breaks everything apart. And then I feel like he played very unsure of himself this matchup. That first stock really I think messed him up. I feel like he might switch back to Falcon if he's not character locked, just to be comfortable.
No, for sure. I think it's like you're saying, a bit of a confidence thing. I think it's just anytime someone's up in your face like that, and you maybe either don't have the speed reactions, that kind of thing, to deal with it. One of the ways you could deal with that is by trying to slow it down a bit, play a bit more defensively, approach maybe a bit less, mix in some dash dances. So, he does have a game to think about it. In terms of counter picks, where do you think we'd be going? You're a Sheik player yourself. Even though he's a Fox, what would you in the matchup?
In terms of Fox, I would ban. I think I would ban FD.
Definitely.
I think just having platforms on any stage is just so crucial for Sheik to either escape to or to extend your combos, because Sheik likes to go up and down. Even you have your tech chases, but if you're just caught, you have nowhere to land. And Fox has so many tools to keep you in the air. As a Sheik, and we are going to.
Ooh, he did switch back to Falcon, like you said.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a comfort pick. I do, in my opinion, I do feel like Falcon does have some disadvantage not being able to roam as much, but again, this is a caged animal, so he's going to be throwing a lot more, which means that Hulka needs to react to these better, but we'll see how he does react.
Yeah, I think a big part about this matchup that, we're talking about meta development is SDI and the jab resets. So Sheik will get a tech chase like we're seeing now, and if he misses the tech intentionally and SDI is up, he can do a pull out of the jab reset and not get forced to stand up, which is really what makes the tech chase a lot weaker than it would otherwise normally be. Great knee, though.
Yeah, just as you say. Song does really need to find his momentum here. He can't let Hulka just get away with these tilts. I think stomps are dangerous. Those are a very good trade tool. But yeah, these light hits coming off from Hulka really does. It's like adding up a lot of percentage. Just like that, and Stomp takes a stop.
For sure. I think another really big factor here in this matchup is crouch cancel for sure from both sides. Falcon has a lot of great tools to deal with crouch cancel. Both Nair can be kind of decent if they're obviously in the air but not dealing with crouch cancel, and then Stomp can be really, really strong. Got a very, very good tech chase, even goes for the read. Doesn't get the forward air to react though.
Right you are. Ooh, I think that was a jab reset. I don't think he followed up on that, unfortunately.
Yeah, we are. I don't know if you're still dealing with it, but it has definitely been a very low frame rate for me the whole way through. So it is a bit tricky to commentate.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky to commentate. It looks like a PowerPoint. Well, I think on the stream side it looks very well.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's funny.
It's much smoother on stream, but we're gonna be behind in terms of action-to-action commentary. So
yeah, totally. So we have to focus on this. Good follow-up so far. Again, the Falcon player just struggling to get an opening, and then the Sheik player just kind of leveraging that. Really good dash attack. Oh, does go for the down air. Look for the edge guard. Yeah, that's it. Very, very, very good stuff to Hulka. I think we knew from the start that Song wasn't super confident in the matchup, opting to go for Fox. But, something to work on. Very common matchup. Got to do it if you're Falcon, even though it's rough.
All right, coming up next is a Red Bull recap. It's time for the Red Bull recap. Red Bull recap. It's not copyrighted.
No, I don't think so. That was a very, very, very seamless swap in there. So shout out to any Ludwig fans. That's hilarious.
But yeah,
no, we're not watching replays. These are live matches. It's streamed through Discord. But really good stuff that we're watching right now.
I did notice that Hulka was just throwing out hitboxes, like a lot of them, and then Song would just run into them. That was a very nice knee at the end, but I think Hulka was just throwing way too many hitboxes, and Song was just getting caught by too many of them.